head leaves before their body. They will be there for a while before they have the courage to step out.
Yeah.
That's a woman for you. That's not what men do. Men will even be thinking, oh, things are good, it's getting better. And then a woman's gone because her mind already left, but she didn't take her body. She just left.
I think that's men.
Hello, peeps. Welcome to the truth about dating and relationships. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was letting him know, man, you know, I just haven't been satisfied with my content lately. Feel like I can do better. You know, we talked it out. You know, I was really just voicing. I wasn't looking for no solutions. Because the solutions are usually the same. And that is stop rushing. Do better. Okay? Put thought into what you're doing. Just don't go off half-cocked, right? But hey, listen. I've been thinking about this one for a while. A long while. I'm talking about maybe, 5 or 6 years. Question for you. Is your love the choking kind? Is your love the choking kind? When you are in a romantic relationship, can a person still breathe? Can they still enjoy life? Can they still get off from work, come home, and be at peace like they were before they got with you? When a person tries to show you love, do you know what to do with it? Do you reciprocate it? Or do you just take it and take it and take it? Can a person be in a relationship with you and be happy? You know, we got the honeymoon phase, right? That usually lasts after about 30 days. You know, it can go 90, right? It can go 6 months. All depends on the situation, okay? Now, if it's one of those situations where y'all seeing each other or y'all just got together and moved in, then I'll give it 15 to 30 days. See? Because familiarity breeds contempt. The more we become familiar with a person's characteristics, okay, the more we find their faults. We see their flaws. Those little bitty things that they do that get on your nerves. Do you try to make them change those things? Been that way all his life, never had a problem until he or she moved someone in. And now everything you do is a problem. Is your love the choking kind? Do you know how to accept love? See, I understand that it's all a crapshoot. I understand that. In today's modern era, it's all a crapshoot because people have freedoms. Have you ever been in a relationship, a romantic relationship, that you didn't feel like you was choking? I've had a couple where I didn't feel like I was choking. But that was back in the day. That was back when people had integrity. That was back when people cared about how they made other people feel. Is your love the choking kind? See, one thing I know about me, my love is not the choking kind. Because I love myself enough to where I don't need you to love me more than I love myself. I don't need that. What about you? Because if you're looking for someone to love you more than you love yourself, to bring you legitimacy in yourself, okay? If you need someone to respect you and you don't respect yourself, if you need someone to give you what's available to us all, but you don't want to go get it, you'd rather have somebody bring it to you, right? Then I guarantee you your love is the choking kind. In your romantic relationships, do you appreciate the person that's there with you? Do you appreciate the person that's giving you his time, her time, making you just be able to just have a peaceful, soothing day with no confusion, no chaos? What's all the chaos and confusion for? What is that about? What's going on? That's not who you were 30 days ago. Is your love the choking kind? Has it always been the choking kind? But since you was in the honeymoon phase, you put your best foot forward. They never got to see you. Right? And I'm going to tell you something. That's one of the reasons, one of them. There are several others, but that's one of the main reasons men don't like a lot of makeup. We want to see who you are. Check this out, because I noticed this. And this is nothing against women. See, I love women, okay? I always have. I'd rather be with a woman than a man any day. I'd rather be in the company of women than I would rather be in the company of a bunch of men. I'm just built that way. Okay? I like looking at women. Right? I like the way that they move. I like the way their lips are shaped. Right? They got them hips. Right? Now, I got guys, we do stuff. Right? But what's preferable to me is to be in the company of a woman. I can go shoot pool. Right? We can meet. We can go to a game. We can do that kind of stuff. Right? But I like the company of women. That's just me. Hey, don't hold it against me. That's just me. So when you're in the company of a man, or when you're in the company of a woman, can they still be themselves? Or do they have to eat like they're in the penitentiary? Right? Because you got an inmate on this side, you got an inmate on this side, right? And you can't look up because you don't want to look nobody in the eye because there may be a problem. So when you're going out, you can't do that because if the chick you're with or the man you're with catch you looking at somebody, the chick with the nice body, with the nice shape, with the sexy walk, you can't look at her because that's going to be a problem. You just been choked, right? So you're trying to avoid from being choked. You're trying to avoid the choking kind, so you just sit there like you a kid. Is your love the choking kind? Do you have to know what your romantic partner, I don't care if it's a girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, just dating, companion, do you need to know what they're doing 24 hours of the day? If you do, your love is the choking kind. Ain't nothing appealing about that. Leave people alone, right? Let people do what they want to. They got that right. And I guarantee you, if you just do your part, okay, as being a sexy, feminine woman, right? You gotta do some work, right? You gotta know what your role is. If you just do that, I guarantee you'll have more successful relationships. Because nobody loves the choking kind of love. Well, I guess some guys, some women, they may have a fetish, right? But we're talking about the everyday man, woman in society. Level-headed people, okay? We're not talking about somebody with fetishes. I want to eat your shoes. No, we ain't talking about y'all. We're talking about normal, everyday romantic relationships. If you want them to be successful, they can't be the choking kind. You can't have a problem every time you look around. You can't tell people what to do. You can't, see, if a woman, if I'm in a romantic relationship and a woman asks to see my phone, I'm gonna hand it to her. Okay? And I don't want to see hers. What do I want to see your phone for? Right? But when she asks to see my phone and she's serious about seeing my phone and going through it, and I have been through that. Okay? That's the choking kind. Hey, check this out. This big picture behind me, that's the Beatles, right? Because I was raised up. I like what I like, okay? I like all kind of music, right? Maria Callas, right? Opera. I like Bach, Beethoven, country, right? R&B, you name it, I like it, depending on what kind of mood I'm in. But this is the Beatles behind me, and on this other wall over here, you can't see it, is a picture of Merlyn Monroe, right? We all know she had all kind of problems, but she was sexy as all get out. And I don't know, I like Merlyn Monroe. I liked her because she's gone. I liked her because the way she moved, the way she walked, the way she looked, right? But I also liked her because if you ever look at her and you look in her eyes, you can see that same pain that same something missing that you can see in women's eyes today, in some women's eyes today, if you looking, right? So yeah, I got a picture of Merlyn Monroe, and I had a lady that I was dating. She got jealous of Merlyn Monroe. I'm talking about hollering, screaming, what you got her picture for? Did Merlyn Monroe die in 1962? Baby, you was 2 years old at the time. See, that's the choking kind. So, I was just thinking about that, and I wanted to do a, just something brief on that, because I've been thinking about it, for a pretty good while, as I said. But, is your love the choking kind? Because mine not. And that's why I'm not going to get along with somebody whose love is the choking kind. Not going to do it. Been there and done that. See, and that's a good thing about getting older. See, a lot of people think something wrong with getting older. No, with age come wisdom. You know what you want and you know what you don't want. Right? I don't want to be choked. I don't want to be choked. Okay? So, I just thought I'd throw that at you. And like I said, I hadn't been too satisfied with my YouTube content lately. So I think I'm going to get back to basics, right? I'm going to get back to what I was doing, just being up front, right? If something hit me, I'll bring it to you, right? But I got a lot of adjustments to make. Is your love the choking kind? Ask yourself. Now you got to be honest with yourself. Is your love the choking kind? Or you causing problems in your romantic relationships because of an imaginary phantom in your head that tells you he's doing this, they don't love me, he don't love me, she don't love me, they using me, I can do better. Is your love the choking kind? So, this is the truth about dating and relationships. And sometimes it's the raw truth. Because sometimes we got to shine that flashlight in those dark places that we've been skipping over for a whole lot of years. Like, why is my love the choking kind? Why am I so insecure? Why can't I just let natural things happen? Why do I have to keep trying to get everything to go the way I want? There's a reason for that. Hit that like button if you would, right? It's supposed to do something. They say I'm supposed to say that, so I say it, right? Hit the like button. I think the more likes you get, the better. And I was looking at the new guidelines, and they was talking about how they done kind of got away from the dislike buttons. I think that's in the analytics or something. That's a whole different story, okay? But hey, hit the like button. If it helps, right? Who knows? And you can also leave a comment. Okay? This is the truth about dating and relationships. And I'm going to get with y'all on the back end. Peace!
Here's exactly the thing you should do if you feel a guy pulling away from you. If he's starting to lose interest and he's kind of weaning you off, there's one important thing you need to do. You need to feel deep gratitude, because this dude is not your man. You know who your man is? He's the guy who's absolutely passionate about you. He's the guy who makes you feel great not wondering and sending mixed messages. He's the guy who's energized for you. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard to let this one go because he seems so great, but I promise you he's not, and he's doing you a favor.